everybody, can you guys hear me just fine like this? Yes? Okay, great. I'm going to go without a microphone because why not? Hi, everybody. Good evening. I am Jennifer, and 10 years ago, I was sitting in these seats. Not to say that I was where you are, as in I was facing all the same pressures in life, and I had a lot of the things on my mind that you guys have on your minds. I was actually sitting here in these seats because I was a Beijing 80 student as well. Yeah, I was actually a Beijing 80 student myself 10 years ago. Yeah, so you guys Okay, so where am I today? Here are a few things about who I am. So now this makes me a second-time TEDx speaker. Thank you so much for the warm invitation today. And I also am an actress and host. I've hosted events for more than 2,000 people in both English and Chinese. I am the member of the Global Shapers community, an organization under the World Economic Forum, helping to create positive change from young leaders across the world. And I decided once to go on a 3-month bike journey by myself, which covered 2,500 kilometers across rural China. I am an actress, and I am a 2-time chili-eating pepper contest winner. Among these, I think this is one of my most impressive accomplishments. And then I'm also a leader of many charity organizations that help change the world for a better place. This is one of my projects, going around and picking up trash across different hiking trails in Beijing. Yes, but where was I before? Where you are. If you told me 10 years ago that I would be standing here in front of you all, talking to you about this and my life, I would probably have believed you. Because I always believe that anything in life is possible as long as you set your mind to it. You can have an amazing life and incredible accomplishments ahead. So, how did I get here? I am going to share with you a few tricks that can help you get from where you are to where I am in my amazing life that I love very much. Think less, not more. I know that this sounds a little bit strange, but how many times have you actually gotten yourself out of a problem by thinking and thinking and thinking again about it? All the time, people want to think themselves out of problems when they actually need to think less. Follow your instincts. Listen to your heart. The answer is inside of you. How many times have you been rejected from maybe a college or a program or some kind of school function, and you let yourself think, why me? Why did somebody else get it and not me? These questions don't help you. They keep you from the future that you need and is possible for you because you're so focused on why can't you do better in the past. So 2 years ago, I was really not happy with my life. I was in a job I didn't like so much. I was going to work every single day from 9 to 5 thinking, when will it be over? And then I decided at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know what? Why do I have to change? Why do I have to live a life that I don't want to be living? And so I decided to go on a 3-month bike trip by myself. I packed up these 2 bags. That is all that I had with me. And I hit the road. Before that, I had never gone biking for more than 2 hours in a row. From that, I went to biking for 8 hours in a day, sometimes 12. I didn't even know how to fix a tire. But I wasn't scared. I just didn't think about it. And, you know, everything in life can go wrong. but you'll never know if you can do something until you try. So why not try? And yeah, you're only young once, so seriously, make it a chance. Make your money work for you. You don't have to I always thought that you had to find a job where you are making a lot of money and then you put in the hours and you just keep going until one day you get to retire. Maybe 60 years in the future. You can make your money work for you. There's lots of online jobs, part-time opportunities that you can take, and you can take that money and travel the world. It doesn't really take that much. As long as you're smart about it, you can make many small-time opportunities, give you a big, big opportunity to just go and live your own free life. Don't think that you don't deserve something. You think the internship's way out of your reach, you think you'll never get into the college, you'll think you'll never be able to ask that girl out, and she'll never say yes. Anyway, just try anyway. You'll never actually know if you can't do something until you try. So, one example was the Global Shapers that I'm in. Everybody that is in it before I applied, they're CEOs, they're business people, they're embassy workers, and who am I? Just some random girl? But I applied anyway, and now I'm actually I'm making some of the most contributions of anybody, because when people ask me to do something or when something needs to be done, just go for it, just give it a try. Sometimes people just need somebody to step up and take the responsibility for something. And back on that one, don't think that you ever don't deserve something. I always thought I would never be a kind of person who could start my own business, but last week I started my own business here in China, so that was exciting. I'm now CEO, so watch out. Okay, be humble, but state your worth. I know what it's like to be in China and always having to say, "你中文好好,哪里." You always have to say that you aren't as good as you are, and I get that. Humility is extremely important, but if you never tell people what you're good at, they're never going to know. Maybe you're an incredible photographer. Maybe you're an amazing event planner. Maybe you're a spectacular violinist. How will anybody ever know if you never tell them? I can't tell you how many opportunities I've gotten just because I've worked into the conversation what I do or what I'm good at. People will reach out to me and say, "Hey Jennifer, would you like to host this event with 2,000 people at it? I heard that you said once that you hosted an event." Maybe I didn't tell them that it was like a 5-person event, but you know what? That's okay, because opportunities can find you, but you need to speak it into existence. You'll never be able to get a better opportunity if somebody doesn't know that you're the one that they could be looking for. Okay. Create connections. This is probably one of the most important ones. You have the ability to create connections wherever you go, and it can be as simple as going up to somebody and say, "Hey, do you know where the bathroom is?" You have no idea how many friends or connections I've made just with that opening line, because it's a really good way for you to be able to talk to anybody. You ask, "Hey, do you know where the bathroom is?" And then you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've never been here before. Have you? Oh, wow, your first time too? Oh, you've been here for years? Tell me more about it." Then don't be afraid to ask for their WeChat. Don't be afraid to follow up. And then text them the day after, say, "It was really nice to meet you. Maybe you'd like to get some coffee." I have so many friends that I've met on buses, airplanes, in random places, and now we still keep in contact today just because I was brave enough to start a tiny conversation with them. This is probably my final point and one of the most important ones that I will give to you guys today. Please break free of the opinions of others. Maybe you want to be an actress, but your mom and dad want you to be a doctor. Maybe you want to go travel after high school, but your mom and dad really want you to get that really nice internship or go to that great university. Or perhaps they want you to do whatever they want you to do, but you need to do what you want to do. And you have to remember, it's not always going to make people happy. Often, true happiness comes at the cost of your relationship with people that they want you to be something that you don't want to be. But sometimes, true happiness is not following others' expectations, because their thoughts, their opinions about you, that's only temporary. True happiness comes from within. And sometimes you'll do something that you're really proud of, and you'll tell people about it, and they won't react the way that you thought. Maybe you got an opportunity to go to a drawing internship, and your parents don't want you to do that, and you're so excited, and you tell them, and they get angry instead of happy for you. In life, you can't expect other people to be happy for the things that make you happy. This happens at any age. Your girlfriend, boyfriend, parents, teachers, they might not react the way that you want them to. But in life, true happiness comes from within, not outside. And that is some of the hardest things to be able to understand. So, if you want to create your own life and forge a path living in positivity and possibility, you must remember these few things. Don't overthink. Don't be tied to money. Know your worth. Create connections. Expect great things. Love who you are. And stay positive. Thank you.